All right, so this is J. All right, what I would show you with J, as I was doing previously, I'm going to block out some of the information. If we block out that information, what we'll see is that we'll have two parallel lines cut by a transversal. The angle here is 50, and the angle here is x plus x, which is 2x. Now, whenever we have a situation like this, where we have two angles which are between the parallel line on the same side of the transversal. So here you have a left hand and a right hand side of the transversal. So the 50 degrees and the 2x are between the parallel lines and they're on the same side of the transversal. Those angles we call co-interior angles. And co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So I would start out by saying that x plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. They are co-interior angles. X plus x is 2x would be equal to 180 minus 50 degrees. So 2x would be equal to 130 degrees. If I divide both sides by 2, I'm going to get x is equal to 65 degrees. All right, so let's put back what we just marked out. All right, now let us find out what is z. To do that, I'm going to try and mentally, this is what I will do mentally, mark out the information that is not relevant to what I'm trying to solve. Now, if I mark out that information and extend this line and extend this line, mark out this one as well, I can see now that what I have is what? Parallel lines, transversal. Again, that Z here and the X here are co-interior angles. So Z plus X is equal to 180 degrees. They are co-interior angles. But Z is 65. So, sorry, X is 65. So Z would be equal to 180 minus X, which is 65. So Z is equal to 115 degrees. All right. So this was the first question we had to look at in the homework. All right. Now, number 2, or K. The next one we have to look at was K. So here is K. And we're to find the angles marked A, B, and C in that order. So to find out what is A, this is what I would do. I know that this angle and this angle here are alternate. So I will put in an angle there. And I know that this angle theta corresponds with the 56 degrees. So I would start out by saying that theta is equal to 56 degrees. They are corresponding angles. Remember, when parallel lines are cut by a transversal, the angles around each intersection are equal and they are called corresponding angles. So here I have my parallel lines. This is my transversal. If this angle here is 56, this angle here is also what? 56. So these are my parallel lines, parallel line, parallel line. This is my transversal. Here, 56 is the what? Bottom left angle. Over here, theta is the bottom left angle. The two angles are in the same position when parallel lines are cut by a transversal. Therefore, the two angles are equal. They are called corresponding angles. Stay with me. So next I would say that A is equal to theta, but theta is equal to what? 56 degrees. And this is because they are alternate. angles. Remember, alternate angles are the Z angles. So if this is theta and this is A, they are equal. They are called alternate angles. So now that I have A and B, I have A, let's go for B. Mentally take out the information here, mentally. You should be able to see that B and 56 are co-interior angles. So I could say that B plus 56 is equal to 180 degrees. They are co-interior angles. B is therefore 180 minus 56 degrees. B is 124 degrees. All right. So the last thing now I need to find is C. I'm going to put in theta because remember, theta was a part of a solution. I have to leave it. Now, here, we need to find C, and this is what I'm going to use to find C. I'm going to use this fact that here, the angle C here and theta here must add up to 180 degrees because they're angles on a straight line. So I would say that theta plus C is equal to 180 degrees. They're angles on a straight line. Stay with me. But theta already said from up here says 56 degrees. So C would be equal to 180 minus theta, which is 56 degrees. C is also equal to 124 degrees. All right, and that would be the solution of the two questions that I asked you to do for